Hey, nerds, look what it is! We are in a arena cube, and I am readied up. Let's see what we got going on here. Tamio, Gix, Cosmic Sovereign, Carry Zev, Crater Hoof, and Ren and Six. Holy. This is a pretty spicy pack. I'm taking the Carry Zev. Carry Zev has probably been one of, if not my absolute favorite card to have drafted. The Cosmic Sovereign is definitely something that I want. Crater Hoof Behemoth is a Crater Hoof Behemoth, but there are not enough dorks to really get out there, and there's honestly not a lot of token stuff out there that I've seen. But Carry Zev, just phenomenal. Cosmic Sovereign, conjure a random creature card with mana value X into the battlefield. Like, very interesting. But the Carry Zev comes down, and I think that's what we're going to take. I'm just like double checking. There's nothing else. There's the Triome, which is interesting, but Carry Zev. Following that up with, honestly, Twin Flame Tyrant is interesting. Are we gonna go the, like, big red-white deck? There is Brazen Borrower, which I do really like Brazen Borrower. I think that's probably the pick. Scalding Tarn would be my next choice. Hallowed Fountain is interesting. A Braid is interesting, but I think Brazen Borrower. Yeah, let's Brazen Borrower. Intrude on the Mind. Kellen, Planner Trailblazer, Baleful Strix, Weave the Nightmare. Weave the Nightmare is interesting. Intrude on the Mind. 5 mana. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. An opponent chooses one of those piles, put that pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Create a 0/0 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying, then put a 1/1 counter for each card put into the graveyard this way. Interesting. The Vaultborn Tyrant is also insane. Whenever this creature or another creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. It's a 7 mana 6/6, draws you a card, gains 4 life. When this creature dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it. Like, that's broken. But Kellen, Planar Trailblazer, 1 mana 2/1. If it's a scout, it becomes a fairy detective and gains of your library. That's interesting. I think Weave the Nightmare is what I'm going to take, though. Honestly. Just a removal spell. Heist. I like removal spells and I like Heist. Make Disappear. Very interesting card. There is a Fairy Mastermind and a Kiora, the Rising Tide. But a Make Disappear is pretty good. The Hallowed Fountain is somewhat interesting. But let's take the Make Disappear. And we'll be happy with that. Here we're looking at Watery Grave and Thieving Aven. Thieving Aven is exactly what I want to be doing. I do want that Watery Grave, but here we are looking at Aluris. And honestly a Jet Collector, because Jet Collector looks real good, but Luris, with creature owners, you may look at the top 6 cards of your library, reveal an instant sorcery or dragon. Instant Sorcerer Dragon. Interesting, okay. Shadowy Backstreet, not what I'm looking for. Spell Pierced, interesting. Gravitic Herald. Interesting. Brain Surge. Honestly, let's take the Shadowy Back... No, let's take the Spell Pierce. Seer Slicer Goblin is interesting. Let's take it. Inferno Titan, Journey to Nowhere, Nightclub Bouncer. I think Nightclub Bouncer is what we're looking for here. The Legion War Boss is interesting. Inferno Titan is interesting, but let's take the Bouncer. Medic. Cryptic Coat. Renin 6, Mathematic Hellkite still being here, but Cryptic Coat enters, look at the top card, cloak the top card of your library, then attach this equipment to it, gains +1/+0 and can't be blocked. So it's basically just a 3 mana, 3/2 that can't be blocked, really. Corsi Revenant might be better. Let's take that. Hallowed Fountain, Repulse, Abrade, Twin Flame Tyrant. Let's take the Abrade. Repulse is interesting. Destroy an artifact or 3 damage target creature. We need some earlier stuff, so let's take the Abrade. Intrude on the Mind. A bunch of green cards, including the Vaultborn Tyrant. I think I'm probably doing something wrong here. Probably should have been in green. I mean, honestly, it's not too late to do it, but I'm not sure. We are looking at mainly blue-red. The weapon looks super sick. But I'm not looking like... I'm not feeling very excited with this deck, you know? That's probably gone. There are some cards that I could draw, or that I could draft, see, that would make me excited for this draft. Very Mastermind. Honestly, the Timeless Witness being here. Flash Flying, 2/1. I'm here for it. The fact that Vampire Nighthawk used to be so good. Vampire Nighthawk was a 3 mana, 2 black and a colorless for a 2/3 flying Death Touch lifelinker. And that was it. That's all you got. Ice Still Explorer is going to the sideboard. Sentinel of the Nameless. These are both awesome cards that I love playing with. Like I said, I think green was pretty open here. Oh, that's another one too. Dang. Okay, there's a Steam Vents, which I'm here for. Pile on. Honestly, the pile on. Destroy target creature or planeswalker is very interesting, but I need the lands, so I'm going to take the Steam Vents. Silent Hole Creeper I'd like. We definitely just want the Steam Vents with what we've got going on, though. I think the red got eaten up pretty quickly. The blue was relatively open, but there wasn't anything very strong like pointing me into blue. And I think that's where I'm at, is like I'm not seeing anything very, very strong. Like this is a mythic and it's probably pretty good. There's a Tajik, a bunch of like teamer stuff. Honestly, the Shieldred would be pretty sick. Meathook Massacre would also be pretty sick. Enters each creature gets neg X until end of turn. Like, that's really, really good. So let's take that. Bloodstained Mire. We're going to take that. Grave Expectations. Heist target opponent's library. Exile 3 cards. Like, that's pretty good in all honesty. But, oh, Reanimate is very strong. We need the lands. You've got a pretty nice little like start here. These bunch of green cards on the side is kind of fascinating. Like that, we probably won't be playing. Ephemerate, Enduring Curiosity, Seasoned Pyromancer. Honestly, Ruckus Theater, Polluted Delta. Like, let's get a Ruckus Theater in here. I do want that Enduring Curiosity too, I will say. By 2 minutes blast. We don't have like a bunch of like counters or anything like that. So by 2 minutes blast might be good for us. Deals 4 damage to target creature. Like, cool. And then it brings us like a Karizev or a Karsi Revenant. But again, I feel like we're just missing some power here. It does just take opening a Grenzo. We'll get there, though. Commit to memory, 3 steps ahead, I think is what we're going to look for. Counter target spell. Just puts us in a good spot. Honestly, commit to memory is probably a little bit better, so let's commit to memory. Piggy bank. Create a treasure token, 2 mana, 3/2. Overgrown Tomb, C note. Another red fetch. Let's take the piggy bank. Murderous cut. Dragon Typhoon. Cast a dragon or non-creature spell. Draft a card from Dragon Typhoon's spellbook. Like, that's just an amazing, like, late game card. We just need to get to the late game for it to be relevant, though. Unholy Heat, creature, planeswalker. Opt, scry 1 and draw. Damage to any target. If the spell kick deals 5 damage instead. Let's just pick up an Opt. And then there's a Venser. There is a Quag Feast, which is interesting, but there's also a Venser. And Venser is very good. It's an Aether Channeler and a Dragonautics Engineer. Exhaust, create a 4/4 dragon token. Like, that's pretty sick. Let's take that. Forsaken Miner going to the sideboard. Sky Sovereign Console's flagship. Swift Spear's Teachings. It gains prowess and haste. Interesting. A dig through time? There's a Remand. Rabblemaster. There's a Thoughtseize too. Remand or Thoughtseize? I think it's Remand. No, it's Thoughtseize because we have the Bituminous Blast. Honestly, Remand. Jace, Undercity Sewers. I think it's Undercity Sewers. It might be a Dismiss. It might be a Prismatic Vista. It might be a just Disdainful Stroke. It might be a Pia and Kieran. But right now, it is an Undercity Sewers. I don't think that's going to be in the deck. And we're missing quite a bit of power. Jace the Mindsculptor is some power. Now we'll take a Jace the Mindsculptor. Look at him. The fox with all of his little tortoises. Oracle of the Alpha. Look at that. Draft well, get rewarded. I didn't really look at anything else in the deck. I just know that I've watched Kenji talk about drafting this card a million times. And I've been able to play it once. He's done like 18 drafts and he's not had a chance to draft it. So I just drafted it and I feel good about it. I'm going to take this Spirited Simulacrum. Whew. What are we at now? This is our deck. We probably will cut the Swiss Spear's Teachings. That is actually insanely creepy. What? Wait. I'm sorry, what? This is absurd. That Duskmorn set's like... And then you just got this goblin on top of a dragon. Those two things can't exist side by side. What are you guys doing? Mind security's coming in. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, we got a bunch of those. Talion's Throne Guard. Oh, we're heisting someone's library. Prismari command. Oh my goodness. If it weren't in the 2 colors that were not. Do we unearth though? We do have some good on Earth. Deals 2 damage to any target. Ring, River. Let's take it on Earth. Oh yeah, yeah. And then we're gonna take that. Agent of Rafine. Dig through time. Disdainful Stroke in the sideboard. Quarcy Revenant's gone. Piggy Bank's gone. And we're probably looking at Opt being gone. Actually? Yeah, I don't know what happened towards the end there, but we're doing some pretty crazy things. We got to cut 2 things. We got 17 lands in here. What 2 things are we cutting, and why is it? Intrude on the Mind is gone. I think Very Mastermind is gone. Awesome. This is where we're at. We're playing a crazy deck. Crazy things are going to happen. We're going to see how this works. We're crossing our fingers. We're dotting our T's. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. ATX Mantis 27. The untouchable. We'll see how untouchable you are. We're going to keep this. We're going to surveil 1. We're going to have Mockingbird enter as a copy of your Agent Rafine. It perpetually gains mana. Okay, fair enough. You control a non-land permanent you don't own. As you cast this spell, you may choose 2 instead. Enters tapped. That's a sweet swamp. And they had the remand. He remanded that back to his own hand. We're in an interesting spot. Sure. No blocks. They've got a counterspell. That one is going to die. That one is going to die. Counter target non-creature spell. That's why this is going to come down. Because it's the creature. That's what I was waiting for. You had a counter spell for this? I know you have a Weave the Nightmare. Perforator Crocodile. You got a removal spell for it? We'll see. And that's just gonna keep draining you, brother. Auto pay. And there are no creatures for you to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will go up to 8 too. We both have cards. Both CMR is a card. Black is a color. I'm gonna not do anything. Sure. I'm gonna play a Venser and bounce your 4/4. Resolve. I will take 4. Okay. Cascade into a 4-drop. You're gonna remand the bituminous blast back to my hand. Oh, sure, that is all. The Cascade is still gonna go off. Cast. I am going to get rid of your creature. I am then going to stop on his upkeep to, actually, no I'm not. I'm gonna end turn and leave a Venzer up. Sure, cycle your thing. That resolves. So the bituminous blast is going to hit this thing. Yeah, like let's just get rid of this and put it in his hand. That doesn't do anything. put it on bottom. Play a swamp. Oh my gosh, the carry Zev kills me. Wow. Concede. Good game. That was a good one. I feel like I probably could have won that somehow. I definitely misplayed it at some point. that was a rough one. But you know what they say about rough ones? You run them back. Against Zone 666. Opponent goes first. We're gonna keep this up. Yeah, it's worth noting I just don't have a blue source, and I did not realize that when I kept the hand. So we're in a rough spot already. We do have a meat hook massacre that's gonna come online. We are not waiting on the spirited simulacrum though. Although I wish I had a reanimate this turn for it. That would be pretty sick. A green sun zenith for 1. Gilded Goose. We do have a make to spear now. What are you gonna do, Mr. Gilded Goose? Nothing? Nice triome. Yes, shot resolves. If we're just gonna keep playing lands, this is exactly what I want to be doing. I could have meat hook massacred the 2 things. I also can leave up commit here. I cannot leave up the nightclub bouncer, which is a little bit sad, but second on the top. What you got going on over there? Zone 666. Ooh, play something with toughness, I dare ya. I'm gonna wait and hope that I can hit something with it here. We're looking kind of rough. Omnath, we will be able to hit. We're gonna meat hook massacre your whole board. I'm 100% playing that. Oh my goodness, yes. Not this Geisha. Hell yeah. Okay. We're in a great spot. I'm gonna do this to kill my carries up. Dash. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Land you control enters. Sure. Immutable? Yeah. Nah, immutable. Got you. Alright, sorry. 5-color mutable. Yeah. You're gonna lose 2 life. We're gonna take your Nissa. Four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. Bottom top, yeah. Oh, sad. Sad days. Sorry, Mr. Ragavon. I wish I could have you in my hand. Oh shit. That's pretty good. Anyways, so let's do this. End turn. Alright. Another mismatched land. Return Pixie to return that to do 3 damage. That's pretty good. Losing life. And you only have 4 cards in here. No blocks. So I can heist something. I'm gonna pay the ward, bounce that, get in there for 3. And I've got nothing in hand. I've got a Remand and a Weave the Nightmare. If any of my creatures dies, he dies though. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I gain a life. Whenever a creature I control dies, my opponent loses a life. I think you forgot about that. Woo! Nice achievement for us, though. 1-1. And let's keep it going. Let's run it back. G-Man 19. It's like G-Bay 97 or whatever it is, the League of Legends streamer. Keep 7. We're surveilling. Yo ho ho in a bottle of rum, we shall surveil and we shall. 1. Get this out. Get this away from your deck. What's your little dude? Where's my dude? Oh, he's mulliganing. That's why. Did take the mulligan. Interesting. Don't want a black source. Don't growl at me. I'll shoot a orb of nothing at you. Yeah, it's coming for you. Dust myself off. Infinite power. Okay. Are we just gonna get weighted out? No, okay. Okay. This might be a tad much. So, out of these cards in my hand, the Meat Hook Massacre is actually insane art-wise. But you're stabbed. Nice. I'm gonna play a Thieving Haven of my own. Oh, come on, G-Man 19. Is this an unheard of play? heist their library. What am I heisting from you? I don't know if this is a strategy or like legitimate lag or something like that, but I do know back when I played Hearthstone a lot more, there were bots that would do this. They were set up just to take as long as they could on every turn, and then they'd fit all of their moves into the last minute, and that's kind of what this feels like. Like, did you guys ever play against those bots? Their main goal was to get you to concede, but they would play long enough to like make it annoying. I'm not saying that's what this is. I have to assume that, you know, there aren't insane bots like that anymore. Landfall. Whenever land you control enters or enemy in your line approach the game, so none of this lands becomes. Whoa. Dang. That's kind of cool. Let's take that. And then we are going to end turn. And we're going to look at remanding or brazen borrowing or brazen borrowing this Warden of the Grove. Actually, am I in blockers? 1, 2, 6. I feel like I can't block. Oh, that was my bad. That was really bad of me, actually. Yeah, we're gonna concede this one. I don't want to play this anymore. The him taking all the time. I'm tilted. I misplayed in the beginning, and I'm just, that was a bad one by me. I'll take full blame for that. Ugh, getting tilted at the way that some people play is not a good way to play Magic. You gotta work through those mental hurdles. Belamos, Dauntless Drafter. Let's trade up. We're sitting at 4-drop deck. But I've seen worse 4-drop decks. They're just not white. Blue. Steam vents, probably. Yes, you can heist my library. Don't like that, but... Yeah, see, we're going real hard on some card advantage here. He's got 3 of my cards in hand. Ugh. Man, impetuous. God. We're gonna leave it back so we can block the Oracle of the Alpha. He's only got 5 land. We're at 7. We're gonna be able to bounce both of those next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go up to 8. We're gonna have not enough land to do all of it, but I'm gonna kill my Agent Raffine and my Vendilion quick. Oh, both. Fair. I think we can maybe win this, but it's gonna be rough. Time walk. Uh-oh. Jeez, I'm just getting heisted so much. Another time walk. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a tilter. Okay. We're all right. We're moving on. No one saw that one. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen. I didn't just record that one. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you later.